If you're wondering why I'm dressed so professionally, what I say to you is don't worry, my pants are pajama pants. Hey guys, it's Reagan, and today I'm here to bring you a book review of Curse of the Sphinx by Ray Wagner. So this is the Proustopia book club pick of the month for the month of February, and we are working with Ray Wagner this month. So just to give you some information, we're having a live show for this novel as well on March 4th. We'll be talking about the spoilery details of this novel. This review, of course, is going to be spoiler free, so you can just get some information regarding the novel and my thoughts. So the Curse of the Sphinx follows our main character Hope, and Hope for her entire life has been running from town to town with her mother. Her mother stresses that it's absolutely important that they continuously move around and stay anonymous, not make friends, not make connections. She doesn't entirely know why, but she listens because she's a good daughter and she realizes that her mom thinks it's really important. One day though, at the very beginning of the novel, her mother is actually killed, and now Hope is on her own and she has to continue to run, or maybe not, and kind of figure out her life herself. So Hope in this novel is actually the Sphinx. She has been cursed by Apollo, which means every month she turned into a Sphinx and basically she has to like hide. Hope resides in a world where gods and Greek mythology coexist with kind of our normal world, meaning that there are demigods and there are monsters and they're known to the general population and they're taught about in school. However, they're not so prevalent that there's like a whole bunch of demigods at school. There's maybe one, and if there is one, it's rare and usually they leave. Also in this world though, monsters like Sphinx are looked at as extremely dangerous and they're hunted by demigods, and that's really why Hope has been in hiding for a long time. But there's clearly a lot more to Hope's plight than just the fact that she's a monster and demigods are after her. There is a prophecy or a curse that surrounds her life that she doesn't know and she's trying to uncrack. So I actually really like this book, and I liked it for a lot of reasons. This book to me was addicting, fast-paced, and really fun. It kind of reminded me of series that I've loved in the past by like Jennifer L. Armentrout and also the Sweet Evil trilogy. Like really fun, paranormal stories with heavy strands of romance, but really interesting paranormal plot lines, and in this case it's mythology, and it was just really addicting, and I absolutely flew through this novel. The main character, Hope, is a character that I absolutely love. She is not a stereotype, and that's what I really appreciated about her. She kicks butt, she's logical, she's funny, she's wary, and she also, like, when moments in this story where maybe like something that might be a stereotype or a trope would appear, she'd be like, no, sorry, not gonna let that happen. She's so sassy, and she clearly has a strong head on her shoulders, and the kind of issues she's dealing with, like the things she's torn about internally, are totally understandable. She's basically struggling with this idea of should she stay and make a life for herself that she's never had before in this town, make friends, maybe have a boyfriend, or should she continue to run? The plot of this book, like I mentioned, is totally fast-paced. It's a page-turner for sure. I really liked it, and you can definitely tell this is a setup book. Basically, it kind of had Hope exploring her background and past and like trying to solve this mystery, making some actual connections with people, which I thought was interesting. The end of the book had a really big twist, and you can tell that some things are going to be set up for later novels, and I'm really excited to see where this story goes. I really want to know what the crap is going on with this Apollo curse. I still don't totally get it, and I can't wait to find out more information in later books. Side characters in this novel are a lot of fun. Obviously, our main one is Athen, the dark, mysterious boy in her town that she takes interest in. You gotta have a dark and mysterious romance, alright? Alright, the one thing about Athen I don't particularly like is that he drives an obnoxiously giant truck. And as someone from Texas, I hate those. I really hate those. Utility trucks I get. Obnoxious, giant, glamour trucks, I hate. And that's just like personal preference. Like, I'm just kind of making fun of Athen. And the thing is that I really liked is Hope made fun of Athen's ridiculous truck, so I kind of related to her on like another level because of that. This book was great. Like, I really think if you're a fan of like Melissa Landers, if you're a fan of Jennifer L. Armentrout, the Sweet Evil trilogy, anything like that, I really think this is worth picking up. You'll fly through it. The Greek mythology elements I thought were unique, and it definitely had a spin on it that I haven't seen, and it might be because the Greek mythology I have read is mostly in middle grade, and this is definitely not middle grade. So it was just a really cool perspective of the story. I really enjoyed it, and I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm excited to talk talk about it more during our live show on March 4th. Alrighty guys, that is my review of The Curse of the Sphinx by Ray Ragnar. Let me know down below if you have read it or if you're going to read it. I'd love to know. And I hopefully will see you guys soon at the live show on Friday, March 4th. And yeah, see you guys soon with another video soon. Goodbye!